we'll go ahead and dive in if everyone's ready.
Do it.
Session 100.
Woo!
Okay. Most recently in Eridon. After dismantling the Durastian garrison at the southern gate of Mersenia with the help of your allies that you had recruited and persuaded to your cause, you, the Forsaken Winds, facilitated the start of a full-scale warfare in the city, allowing your allies outside the gates to breach inward. You all moved through the city with reinforcements from the United Kin Army's available reserves and secured multiple locations throughout the city before reaching eventually the City Lord's Keep and the Talon within. However, you learned that Talon Vitria's command here in Mersenia was apparently cut short recently, and she had been supplanted by the Arc Knight, who you now face in a deadly test of skill and survival. As we come back to the start of initiative, you all hear some detonations and crashing explosions outside the keep, where some of your allies had remained, intending to secure that position against oncoming reinforcements. And the Arc Knight speaks up. I had not realized Talon Vitria had sufficient stores of weird fire still in the city. Well, rest assured, your allies will not be coming to your aid. Well, it is the top of initiative, and Telperion, you're welcome to make a tactician move if you wish.
I do wish. Yeah, I'm gonna put Jiri before me.
Okay. Toby Rama, it looks like you are up first.
So I just saw Rome get flown across the room and is lying unconscious. So I will do a little bit of running. 1, 2, 3,
And
4.
since I had clicked the Arc Knight's previous two villain actions, I was going to go ahead and just click this one, which represented his 4 strikes he just made.
But as I slide in on next to Rome, I will extend my left hand over her, and the contingency band will pierce her and administer a greater healing potion. And since you are at 0, it will be full for 4d4 plus 4 plus 4 for 24 healing.
24 health to Rome. Rome, you come to consciousness immediately, but you are still laying on the ground prone. Your fire shield still active around your form.
And then
I like that.
turning back towards the Arc Knight with my other hand, I will cast Bane on him.
Bane?
He needs to make a
Okay.
charisma save. DC 19.
Have we seen his
I
charisma
don't think
before
so.
yet? This might be the first time it's been targeted.
Fucking God.
He looks in your direction, Toby Rama, as he rebuffs your spell and just says, "You, the bearer of Divinor. Only your face remained in my memory when I indulged moments of frustration since that night. But no matter, it will no longer plague this world. Tell me, do you still have your trinket? I would retrieve it where Talon Moira's officers had failed."
I say nothing and stand facing him, and that's my turn.
Okay. Roulette, we are up to you.
Hi, how are ya? I will stand up using an undisclosed amount of movement, and I will go.
Can you disclose that?
I will go 5 feet in the air, and then I'm just gonna I'm gonna hover above the thing.
Spectre. Sure.
Spectre. Does that give me advantageous attack?
Yes, you are still flanking with the large creature and its rider on the other side of it.
Perfect. bonus action, a bunch of frost is going to appear on my flail as I cast Arcane Weapon on it. And then as I swing down, in addition to the frost, there's going to be a bunch of lightning on it, and I'm just gonna make my first attack of Bioshock Strike thing down on him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your Bioshock Strike with advantage, plus cold damage, plus force damage, plus dragoon damage.
Here's hoping. I want a natural 20. No, I didn't get it. 25.
A 25 will hit.
Okay. I had this typed out. Roll 1d8. Do you need me to separate out the types of damage? You don't answer that. Don't answer that. I'll separate it out.
Yeah, go ahead and separate them out.
For now. Plus, Jesus. Hold on. Just gonna click this. Bludgeoning. 2d8 plus 4. Lightning. Force. And ice. So 29 total, but it's split across all of that.
You successfully deal damage. You crack him on a portion of his celestial, and rather than just deflecting off harmlessly like you've seen it do, almost frictionless when some weapons meet it, you see it affect it, and a very small flash of light come off it. You have damaged him for an amount of damage.
Attack number 2.
Go ahead and roll.
I want a 20. God damn it.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. This one not carrying the lightning.
Correct.
But still the force and cold.
The force and cold is together there, so 12, 6 cold, 6 force. So 24 on the second total attack.
Again, you do in fact deal some damage.
Nice.
He turns to regard you, looking upward toward your position, and says, "Your armor suggests you are the engineer. If so, I thank you for your continued contribution to this war.
Fuck you.
Will you live long enough to see the fruits of your innovation?" Will that do it for Roulette?
Those 10. I cannot.
Can we flank with the shadow, Jiri?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And is Jiri flying or on the ground with the carpet?
The large
I
creatures
believe I'm on the
10 by
ground.
10 right now.
Yeah, I think around ground level, probably not literally on the ground hovering, but yeah,
Okay.
I think ground
Taking up.
level.
Just for
I'm
ease
high
of sake,
ground.
I'm gonna move there just to get out of the way. End of turn.
All right. Jiri, you are up.
So Jiri will try to interact with this since it's kind of the Arknight is now talking to us. And Jiri will say, "The Arknight. So that's what you call yourself. Didn't realize we were using pretend names. Let me introduce myself. I am Blue Lightning, and this is Pointy Ears, and this is Sneaky Veggie, and Angel Boy, and The Brain. Or we could use our normal names. Why don't you start by sharing yours?"
He says, "A title given to me, not of my own making. Such unseriousness. Is this really the swordsman that slayed Talon Koda? Perhaps I underestimated what the toll of time did to the man."
Right. I'll get that name from you someday. And then I will attack him twice.
Okay, go ahead and roll. You do have advantage per flanking.
$20.
A 20 just hits.
Yes.
Now that his celestial armor is showing some hint of damage along the face crack that is leaking divine light. How much damage is that total? Looks like maybe 22.
22, yep. 19 and then 3 lightning.
Again, the armor is sturdy and resilient to taking damage, but you do, in fact, scrape a portion of it, and you see just a trail of light as you streak your blade across. You do damage him.
Alright, and I swing a second time.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeet.
yeah.
And I'm gonna have to
I think so.
use my
I think you should.
my last spell slot to Eldritch Smite this as well.
Okay.
And I'll
Waiting
say
another
I'm
turn
gonna-
for me to get vulnerable. I don't think it's worth though. This is huge.
Uh-uh.
And because the bane didn't work, so
Yeah,
we got.
so I might have to rebane. Yeah.
Okay, so
I
it looks
will,
like at a minimum, before even the Eldritch Smite, 18, 8, and 5, and 4, 26. Okay, so looks like we're at 35 total so far. And then go ahead and roll your force damage.
and I will speak to Hyperival and be like, "Hey, Hyperival, what do you get? What's your take on this guy here? Won't tell us his name. You seen him before?"
I can't say I have, but let's give him everything we have in this strike right here.
And then it should be 12d8.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
That was the most anime fight scene line ever, and I loved it.
That was great.
Hot. Hot.
What was the previous number Crit said?
30.
35.
That's 109 damage in a turn. Oh no,
It
and
is-
your first
it's
hit.
90. It is 99 in that one strike.
And then
99, not 109. And then 22 before.
Jiri, can you describe for us again what happens when you Eldritch Smite? What are the others seeing happen, as
Yeah,
well
like
as the Arcanite?
a shadow kind of rises up, steam billows off of like Jiri's back from like where his shadow should be, in the form of Hyperival like takes form in this mist, holding a sword along with Jiri and striking like right after him.
So we see like the horns.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah, probably roiling flame, somewhat obscuring his form, but you can see these 7 horns just piercing through his skulled head. As your strike gets in between a piece of interlocking plates of celestial, driving in with critical success, the Arcanite just grabs your arm and pulls you in closer. But then you do see him move his head backwards as he looks up above you, as this shadowed creature reaches with 2 arms, rising from your shadow like flame, and just stabs in with this great sword, piercing all the way through the center of the chest of the Arcanite, almost incorporeal, piercing through the celestial. And you do hear a muttered noise from the Arcanite. So you are the one who has bound with Hyperival. I will make sure to inform my master of this. Again, this damage has been resisted, but a very successful strike.
Yeah, you should have told me your name, or this wouldn't have happened. Could have been friends, but I guess not. And then Jiri will take the bonus action dodge.
Okay,
Neat.
if that'll do it for Jiri.
Jerry, can you get flanking with me?
Telperion next.
Ooh, yeah. Where do you want me to go?
just somewhere I can stand.
1 over, 1 up, I think, is the. Yeah. Right.
All right. I'm going to surge over, get flanking with my buddy while he's distracted, and I'm gonna just I'm gonna as I'm sprinting over, I will bonus action, and that opal and my crown will kind of flash, and then my eyes will glaze over with this like dark blue, but then the starlight coming through, and I'll bonus action Hunter's Mark,
Okay.
and then come in and swing on my first attack.
Okay, you do have advantage.
15.
15 to hit does not hit. Right after he rebuffs and kind of forces Hyperivel's strike away from his body, and Hyperivel dissolves into the shadow of Jiri once more, he immediately whips around, turning you, and just locks blades with your oncoming strike.
And then I'm gonna pull my blade and slide under and do a moon flame blade.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
20.
20 will hit.
All right. 1 and a 2. Gonna reroll those. 4 and a 5 to start. Okay, so 9. We help me.
I got it.
So 9, and then the Hunter's Mark is 5. So 14 plus 4 for that, and then I'm gonna Psionic Strike.
18 slashing.
18 slashing so far, and then the Psionic Strike comes in, and that's an 8 plus 3 is
11 force.
11 force. And
Did
then
you roll your fire?
Your 2d8.
Oh no, I didn't.
Didn't you say green flame blade?
Yeah, I did. So
He's getting to that. I was
Okay, so far 18 slashing, 11 force,
and then
and you did burn a die to
yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
And then
13.
13 fire. Can you tell me the total? What was that?
you see the fire
42.
just harmlessly pass over, frictionless, and dissipate from his armor, but you do strike into a portion of his armor that you feel your blade just sink in a millimeter into the armor, and your strike was potent enough to have dealt damage to him.
I do. Okay, that sounds good. And that's movement, action, bonus action.
Does he need to make a strength saving throw
Yeah, he
against your
does.
telekinetic?
Yeah, I'll do prone if I can.
Was it plus 15?
Yeah,
14.
there it is.
He could have failed. It's possible.
My total is 42 minus the fire, so minus 13.
Some movement, bonus action, action. Anything else for us?
That is all. Yeah, that's all I can do.
With your second strike hitting him fairly squarely in the chest and pauldron, he slips his blade under yours and pushes you back and says, "Son of the Elven General, will you fall here to me now, unable to give Talon Vitria her chance at slaying you and your father? We shall see."
She hasn't succeeded so far.
And it will be the Arknight's turn. To start, he will mutter an incantation and once more kind of wave his hand in front of Illimir. And it takes on a strange, warped kind of aesthetic. Like the air around it is trying to change. And with his first strike, he turns from you, Telperion, and reaches out and stabs upward toward Jiri specifically.
Disadvantage.
I believe he will have disadvantage per dodge.
Oh, cute.
Also, Shaggy basically always dodges, but in case I forget to say it, that's his go-to action.
Okay. When he's not dashing or something. Yeah, sounds good. Disadvantage on the attack. Does an 18 hit you?
Bitch. It does, but two different ways to block this. I don't know which one's better. I will raise my AC to a what would it be? 21 with my
With the bracers.
Yeah, blocking
Okay.
it.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
It's only for that one attack though.
He will pull it back and try and assess your posture and positioning and the way you're deflecting and make another thrust your way.
Yikes. Can't do anything about that one.
25 damage looks like. Plus, you feel your very essence being pulled through space and time, as it will also deal an additional 24 force damage.
Work.
As you take this 49 damage, what does that reduce your hit points to?
Oh god.
18.
You are immediately pulled through space and time, and you appear in a gorgeously beautiful, serene environment. There's a thin, shallow water at your feet that spreads out endlessly in every direction. And there's what can only just be described as some sort of aurora borealis in the sky, but it's twisting colors of dawn, ambers, some vermilion, gold, some magenta. It is beautiful here. And all of you see Jiri disappear from atop his mount.
Copycat.
Switch zooms.
Switch zooms. That is 2 strikes from the Arc Knight. He will turn around and use a Great Weapon Master strike on Telperion. $17 will not hit you. And he will immediately, after slashing you, losing no momentum, strike but pull his blade from you, turning behind him and roulette. Are you still in within 5 feet of him? You're
Yes,
like up, right? But yeah.
Diagonal.
So he will strike up at you, Great Weapon attack at you, roulette.
Fine.
$24 to hit.
That's a big hit coming at me. We're gonna do a shiggity shield, baby.
As you shield.
I just want to make sure because it's +5, so 26 would be my AC where it goes up to.
As you shield, he reaches out and just waves away your spell with a mutter of an incantation under his breath, using his own reaction on his turn for a counter spell.
Schmelner schmel. Okay. Oh, and I don't have a reaction then. Yeah, shit. Okay.
That will be 30 points of damage your way. Are you you're concentrating on your arcane weapon?
So I have a question. Because my temps get taken away first. Does a loss of temps take count against concentration?
Yes. So we still need to make concentration checks. I think we've addressed this a couple times, but yeah, functionally we're counting it as just more HP.
Arcane weapon is gone.
Okay. So he doesn't actually injure you, but you see shrapnel of Daisy's form sort of spray off a portion of your body. A little bit of your steel sync armor gone.
A little bit? A lot bit.
A lot.
What was it? It's 5 radiant. Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, for a great weapon master, 25. I feel like that's not super high end for his great weapon master hits.
Oh, the damage wise?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he rolled 6 plus his 20, so.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's 30 damage to my robot lady.
He is. I was thinking about it. He is going to go ahead and reach into his inner reserves and take 4 more attacks. And use an
Certainly
arcane
is.
charge for an action surge. Your sword style is unique, Elf. Perhaps you can be a worthy adversary. 2 regular strikes at you, Telperion, as he assesses that he's not comfortable using all of his force on these strikes.
19 is my number.
First roll.
Yep. Is that
20, 21. And I think I need a concentration check from you on Hunter's Mark.
Lunar Lash, or whatever you call it.
So I don't come up with a name yet, actually.
Success.
20.
Okay. And then second strike. How do you parry this strike?
Those next 2 are coming.
I feel like so he gets me, and then I used my sword to like scoop the blade back, and I think we're like evenly matched. And I give it like a little telekinetic shove for the rest of the force to get it off me, and I'd say nothing.
Okay.
Adversary, sure.
Perhaps we can rid the field of these pests. And he will make 2 great weapon attacks, one against Shaggy and one against the Spectre.
No.
We'll go Shaggy first, who is dodging.
We love a dodging carpet.
Does a 15 hit Shaggy?
I thought it.
It definitely does.
Okay.
Shaggy's got a low AC. His AC is 12.
So that'll be 30 points of damage to Shaggy. Is Shaggy still up?
Shaggy's alive.
Okay,
Ooh, wait, no. He gets blasted by steam.
he does.
Hot!
Oh, but it's fucking fire damage. God damn it.
And it's 5 points, I think.
It's 5
Oh,
points.
yeah.
So again, you just see the steam harmlessly pass over his armor, and then his great weapon strike at the Spectre.
Does protect Shaggy a little.
22 to hit the Spectre.
Yeah,
I don't know
definitely
if the
hits.
Spectre is vulnerable to Radiant at all. I forget, but looks like
No.
37 points of damage.
But that does kill it.
And as soon as that kills it, he disappears in a flash of arcane energy and reappears here, his second arcane charge expended. That will be the Arknight's turn, including his reaction. Rome, you are up. You are conscious. You are on the ground. Jiri has just been shunted to another dimension.
What do you mean? He's right
What are
there.
you thinking?
So I'm gonna get back up. Maybe like shake some dead leaves off of me. Off a little bit.
Mm.
And I cast wait, where the hell is he?
He's up higher up.
Yeah, okay, I'm still good where I am. I cast polymorph on him.
On
That's
him?
Yes.
Okay. What does he need to do?
It's a wisdom save.
He needs to roll a 15 on this.
That is a fail.
Oh my god, it is. I forgot. I forgot. That's so scary. Can I do stress? The strongest thing
As
is-
your magic surrounds him and you feel like you have him in your grip,
Oh my god.
a flash of light detonates from the space in front of him as a huge crack appears on the center of his chest plate as he burns another legendary resistance.
Good shit.
That's fine.
Rome, baller move.
It's still a high thing he has to roll here.
What does he have to roll here? He's succeeded.
No, this is not.
I forgot.
This is,
I
yeah.
forgot this was not indomitable.
It's not indomitable, yeah.
Wait, so
Which
he
he
doesn't
does still
become
have some.
a frog?
No, he does not become a frog.
Next turn, make my frog.
But you have
If I
affected
wanted him
his
to look
celestial
like this.
armor again.
Oh.
Incredible. He does clutch his hand to his chest when this happens. And then he looks in your direction, Rome, and calls out to you. You have true power. Joining up with these hopeless warriors is beneath you, spirit. My master tells me you are bound to balance, and yet you too indulge chaos. It will be your undoing.
Is your master Zavar?
Doubt it.
All right. What does Rome have? Anything bonus action, additional movement, etc.?
Get him, Rome.
What?
Get him.
With what?
Insult him.
Vicious mockery.
Oh yeah, I guess vicious mockery. I mock him.
Because
I mock
no
him.
damage at a disadvantage is very
He's
helpful.
been mocked.
You are not my age. You know nothing.
Oh.
I've walked this earth, this planet longer than you've been alive.
Got him.
Okay.
God,
Got him.
He will make a whiz save against that, right? Whiz?
yeah.
Oh,
It is a
roast.
fail.
All right.
Roasted.
That is
The rest of his armor shatters.
3d4.
Just wondering.
You
7.
feel your magic root into his mind, and it does take effect, but you feel you have done no damage to him with your psychic damage. However, since the effect of your spell did work, he will have disadvantage on his first strike.
Oh, thank God.
Will that do it for Rome?
Yes, that is it.
Okay.
Nope.
At the end of the round, whoever is in view of the still open doorway behind you, you see a small mote of golden flame flit into the room.
Oh no.
That's not bad.
With a lightly audible flapping of wings.
Oh.
This small golden canary, which appears to be trailing golden fire in its wake, begins to speak as it transforms.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Apologies for the commotion outside. I had to rid the exterior of many round ears in my approach. The canary shifts, its form becoming a bright golden mane that wraps around a dark-furred dire lion, wearing a necklace of 9 large amber orb Akuma beads. You all have done well here, but our victory does not mean you can be allowed to fail here now. You will be needed in the days and weeks to come. If you still retain a blazing flame within, take deep breath and feed it oxygen! And with a large, echoing, deafening roar, all of you will immediately regain a small number of hit points.
Sorry, Jerry.
This is the worst. I'm at max health.
Not all of us are.
Oh, actually, that helps. That helps a little top off.
Same.
The subsequent sound you hear is both a deafening, bestial roar mixed with roiling, turbulent flame as a torrent of golden fire surrounds the Arknight.
Terrifying.
The Arknight, when the flame dies, stands there proud, unmoving, no dexterity saving throw even attempted. And the Beast King says, "The armor resists, even that of the golden flame. The Beast King has entered the fray on your side. But we come now to the top of initiative. Telperion, you can make an adjustment if you wish.
You can pull.
But-
Roll.
Or you could put me under you.
You cannot cause Jiri's position to change, since he is not audibly within distance to listen to your
Pull.
commands.
I'll go after. If I can attack him and hurt him enough, he might drop concentration on banishment. So
You could put yourself above. Or
yeah.
left.
I'll put myself beneath Roulette.
You're already.
Yourself.
Sorry, hang on 1 second. Oh, I would be. Oh,
Oh no, I see. Because you want to go before Jiri.
I want to go before Jerry's turn to try to disrupt the concentration.
Okay.
I
Going after me is something you can do. Yeah.
I will go prior to Roulette.
No.
Because
In front of Roulette. Okay.
Yeah, I might be able to do more with.
I might
Okay.
be able to get you a flanker.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go after Roulette.
As you cause that change to happen, the Arknight seems to be deadlocked onto the arrival of the Beast King in this circumstance, his face unmoving from that individual. Toby Rama, you are up.
He is wise to acknowledge the king, but foolish to ignore us, and I will move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4,
With a gun.
5, 6. Taking back my position, and I will reach out again with Bane. Another charisma save he needs to make.
Okay.
Ooh.
Natural one, he is foolish to ignore you, and as you succeed, he will quickly give you his attention and look downward, trying to push past this. He will use an Indomitable to reroll.
God, he had one more of those.
Do you only have one more? Yeah.
Ooh.
But he is not able to overcome your magic.
This is. I would love to whip out some healing of my own, but that was a spell, and I have no more bonus actions I can do. So that is my turn.
Yeah, you are concentrating on that. Telperion, you are up.
Roulette. No, I was going after Roulette.
Yeah, he said
You
that at the
said
very. He said at the
before.
very end.
Oh,
he
okay.
did.
Okay. After Roulette. Okay.
If I'm standing directly above the Arknight, just swinging my flail down,
Mhm.
do I get flanking with the floor?
No, you do not. The Thor is not a threatening entity.
Nice question though.
What is it? Is it just like ranged attacks from higher up? Is what gets the like?
Yeah, it ranged from 30 feet. It kind of uses BG3's understanding the rules. You have advantageous positioning
Okay.
from literally that
Um,
elevation.
I will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet. I will just stand directly above him. And I'm gonna like just open my legs wide and just swing down directly at him. With the as I am walking over, I I will. I guess I'm taking a page out of King's book, and I will start like. I forget what the girl's name is from Kill Bill. Go.
Oh my god, go.
Go when she starts swinging the flail. And I'm just gonna like get it faster and faster, and then you'll hear it'll sound like a roar coming from it, but then the roar comes from me as I do a daunting roar, and I need a DC 15. I actually forget what. Oh, wait a second.
Is it Wiz or is it
Yeah.
Con?
I got my D4 ready.
Wait. Wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
Yes, daunting
Wisdom.
roar. Wisdom saving throw.
-3.
Ooh.
He looks up at you in your oncoming approach, and you don't see any
Oh,
change
yeah.
in his posture.
Yeah, because he can't be scared.
Oh no, I'm suddenly so scared.
I don't care. It's making a really fun noise, and I will swing down at him as the thing crackles with lightning for the first Bioshock strike, not at advantage.
Correct. Go ahead and roll.
27 to hit.
27
Nice.
is a hit.
Crushing it.
It's that. 8 plus 4. Roll 1d6. 11 bludgeoning, 14 lightning, and 4 force.
Holy shit.
You do damage him. Move
Then
you
I'm-
so I can access his hit points real quick.
Does he seem to struggle to
I'm not
keep a spell up?
Oh,
Right
yes,
down-
I will roll for that for sure.
-3, but I think he has a super good one, so I don't know that it's gonna matter.
Yeah.
What do you mean? It's gotta matter.
So 20.
Oh, what's the? It was a cap 10.
Well, I did 25, 29, so it would have been 15-ish.
Okay.
He will
But
he will
probably
eh,
resisted to some of that.
Yes. He was
Correct.
resistant to your strike, so it's
Yeah.
yes.
Um,
Damn it.
I will
It's gonna be
take one more swing. Swing!
Adapting to your style of this odd weapon you use that is not typical, he now has learned, and he just steps to the side briefly, allowing it to crash into the floor.
I will use my final 10 feet of movement to scoot one past him and then touch down between him and the throne.
Okay.
That's bonus action, movement, end of list.
Helperion, you are up.
Just like breathing in a like calm fury, I'm gonna take 10 steps forward and just jump the rest of the way and just dive at this dude with just a big swing.
Perfect. You do have advantage.
Nat 19. Damn it, so close.
It
29.
was a nat 19.
Yeah, 29.
Yeah. Definitely hit.
Okay. So this is 2d4.
That's
I'm sorry. I can't say a number. That's the law.
experience. Okay.
And my hunter's mark. So 16, 17 damage. Don't anyone talk. 17 damage. I will. What?
What is that plus?
+4. Oh, can I do math? 15 damage.
15 damage.
15 damage. And I will psionic strike.
Okay. Go ahead and add that damage.
+7 to 15 + 7 is 22 damage.
As usual, he does resist, but you do deal damage, and he will make a save.
Strength save for prone.
-4.
I'm also doing his concentration right now, real quick,
-4.
which he will still
Yeah.
succeed on. And then I'll do his strength.
That was really close.
minus. Not enough. 3.
Okay. He does not go
I
prone.
need
He
a better-
hangs on to his concentration. That is
Second.
your first strike.
Correct, that is. Second strike. 12 and E2.
22 to hit.
Yeah.
That will hit.
I gotta add an extra D6.
So many d6s.
Woo! It was a 6. And another D6 for
So
Hunter's
he
Mark.
literally needs a nat 1 to fill
So
his
it's
He does.
10,
concentration.
so it's 20 total. And
20 total on that strike. Again, you do deal damage, but it is resisted.
Crit. I think to get under 10 on a con save, it literally has to be a nat 1 with my Bane,
Yep.
so.
Yep.
oh, I see. I'm
Well, let's pause. Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah, thank you.
-3. Only
I think it's
27.
I'm gonna action surge and swing twice more.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll.
Get
22 to hit.
Does hit.
I'm going to add my soul die to this.
Okay.
Which is a D10. So all of that plus 4.
19 total.
Not 19 total.
19 total.
Um,
You will deal damage.
okay. That's sweet.
Show us the one.
As his Celestial armor has been further damaged,
Sweet.
it affects his AC and thresholds again.
Sweet.
You've now learned.
I will give
But yes, he does hang on to his concentration.
I'll give Rome half of her movement by using my soul die. So Rome, you can move half of your movement speed if you would like.
At this moment in time.
Yeah.
Yeah, right
one at a
away.
time.
All right.
And I'm going to.
Bonus action.
I have one more attack,
Oh.
and I can cantrip if I want. I'm going to swing one more time.
Moon Flame Blade?
Doesn't do anything.
Yeah, because that
Yes,
doesn't
it
add
does.
any extra damage.
No, the fire was he's immune to the fire damage.
Oh, right. We confirmed that.
We did confirm that. And just to be clear, if I was to mind sliver him, would that damage then immediately consume the D4 negative D4 from the mind sliver when he makes his concentration check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's not really ideal because then it's just getting eaten up by that.
Well, 2d4
But it
taken
could
away
work
from his con
for
save,
that.
because I still have Bane. It's not terrible.
Okay, I'll try it. So after I come in and do that flurry of blows, I kind of like take like half a step back, and he just like as I'm stepping back, he just gets this attack on his mind and needs to make a 15 intelligence save.
Int. Okay.
-2.
Looks like he will fail the save. How much damage do you deal?
Oh, that's really nice. 15 damage psychic.
He's immune to that,
He
isn't
looks at you and just
Birds of
you
God.
do not see his head change direction whatsoever. He did not take that damage.
Well, he has a negative D4 to his next saving throw.
Indeed. Yep. Will that do it for Topirian?
That will do it for actually. Yeah, that's gonna do it. I'll just probably pivot to the side to kind of open things up.
Okay. Jiri, you find yourself on this strange plane of existence. What do you do? How do you move around? What do you think to yourself?
Where am I? What just happened? Did I die? Is this heaven?
No, Jiri, I know this place.
Okay, how do we get back then?
I'm afraid that will not be up to us. But you can sense that Hyperavel is scanning and searching this environment as if familiar in some way.
I will look for anything I can bring back with me as a souvenir of my time here.
Okay. really the only thing within reach. It's almost weird and jarring because it's almost the exact opposite of your sunken place, where you had that extensive, endless, thin dread iron Vanta Black liquid at your feet surrounding, and then the roiling mental storm going around you. This is beauty in all that sense. The water is so crystal clear and refracting the colors of dawn light in the sky. It's almost like the antithesis of that place.
It's like Jiri's new sunken place that he made, the garden. Probably not as beautiful though. But Jiri takes mental note of how to improve his garden.
Okay.
Do you have healing potions to drink of any kind?
Oh yeah, can I drink a healing potion while I sit there?
You are technically incapacitated, though free to wonder in the bewilderment of this space.
I wonder then. Can I utilize Shaggy?
You cannot give Shaggy commands unless he can hear mental commands across planes.
Oh, I have no idea if he can do that.
Yeah, I don't know if Find Greater Steed gives you like probably some level of mental communication with him, but I'm not sure how it would if it specifies anything
While you're
like
on
that.
the same plane of existence, you can mentally command him or something like that.
Yeah, I'm looking it up very quickly.
I'll look and try and find it as well.
While the mount is within 1 mile of you, you can communicate it with it telepathically. So, unfortunately, you do not sense any connection currently to Shaggy.
So, can he act on his own accord, though?
Yes, and he would. And I think, generally speaking, he would probably take the dodge action continuously until told otherwise. Like, he's kind of probably in fend for himself mode.
All right, then he will dodge.
Okay. Well, it will be the Arknight's turn again. Fitting challenges indeed. He will not do that. I think it's as simple as a multi-attack. He will make 4 strikes. We'll do 2 at Roulette, 2 at Telperion. He will not move from his spot. So as you guys are continuing to like hinder him from both sides, he's like turning, blocking blows back and forth, trying to undercut your strikes. And we'll do 2 at Roulette, 2 at Telperion.
Who's the first one at?
2 at Roulette first.
We'll go Roulette first 2. So first strike
-1.
and it has disadvantage per Rome's Vicious Mockery success.
Oh, yeah.
Disadvantage and -1.
That will be a 20 to hit Roulette.
19 to hit.
Oh,
Bane.
19 to hit. So
Both of
that's
those
a no.
hits.
Sure.
Okay.
That's
All
awesome.
right.
Roll again. -2 this time.
Really wish that blade worded.
Whoops.
It's the last two.
I will take it for strategic reasons in multiple ways.
Thanks for the reassurance.
First thing that happens, the final 5 of my temp of Daisy, and she goes into emergency mode and pops off of me, taking a knee. Right, I'll say right behind me, or no, right next to me. Very specifically, right next to me, not behind me.
Okay.
So she takes 5, and I'll take the other 23.
Okay.
And I need him to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Minus
Dark Knight.
24,
4 on mine.
Okay.
-2 on mine.
So -6 total.
18.
Mother of Christ, it was a 17. We got pretty close, gang. We got pretty damn close. He is not blinded as my flail
Mm-hmm.
bursts into light next to him.
All right. So a miss and then a strike. You took the damage there. Then we'll turn around and hit Telperion, or swing at him at least.
Daisy's newly alive form again will poke out as a reaction to give disadvantage on the first one.
Very clever. Very clever.
Playing chess,
Disadvantage.
baby.
Work.
Ooh.
And I see a little Daisy foot, and then I'm on the stairs, and I kind of just like slide to the other way. Other side.
Final D4 is a 4. I literally went 1, 2, 3, 4 on the attacks, so -4
Okay.
to this next attack.
Final attack against Telperion.
-4.
19.
Yeah, 17
Telperion
does not
laughs.
hit. Yeah.
Overwhelmed, are you?
God, don't say that.
I have to bait him a little.
Perhaps now. And his head regards the Beast King's arrival. Rome, it is your turn.
All right, so I am going to move over here so that I can cast Lightning Bolt, which is a 100-foot, like 5-foot wide beam, essentially irradiating from myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking that I'll be able to hit him without hitting Roulette or Telperion.
Yeah, you can thread the gap there. That's fine.
Okay, cool.
Dex save on his part.
Yeah, it's a dex save, yeah.
-2.
That is a fail.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll your lightning bolt.
8d6.
27.
Okay.
Juice.
You see quite a bit of it sort of sparkle and crawl over his armor before dissipating, but he does take some damage from that, and I will make a con save for him.
-1.
So he's having a lot of fun with this level 1 spell.
I'm surprised he didn't come for me on his turn to get rid of it.
You don't want to take away, baby.
That will succeed on his concentration. Anything bonus action, Rome?
Yes, Vicious Mockery. I mock him once again.
Okay.
That arm's looking a little thin.
-4. Oh, meets it, beats it. I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
he will resist the effect.
And that's all.
All right.
Go Lion Daddy.
It is the Beast King's turn. And he, with a guttural growl and snarl, he slowly moves up, sort of stalking his way forward, and says, "Tell me, knight, is this the power of Celestial? This one's golden flame is persistent, and he has rarely seen it fail to immolate." "Foolish Cat King, you expect any flame, arcane or otherwise, to even so much as char the metal of divinity? So be it. Pupil of Gallus, witness the flame of the hells."
That's Fireball.
And as, with a great roar, the Beast King roars, and his amber orbs around his neck glow and crack, and a crimson flame emanates from all of them, wrapping their way around his entire form, and then he goes into a charge and is flanking
You're welcome.
He is well.
with a 32 to hit. You see the Beast King's
Inspired.
claws rake across the surface of the Celestial, and golden divine sparks fly off it, and you do, for the first time, see... Oh no. Amazing. And you do see, for the first time, the Celestial seems to glow in places, like it was actually affected by fire damage. So whatever this item is that enabled the Beast King to have this form can break through immunity to fire damage.
Yes.
Hot.
Additionally, because he did move enough on his turn before that strike, the Arknight does have to succeed.
-2. Not enough.
He does sort of grip the flaming Beast King and tries to shove him back, not giving into the prone effect.
Gun save.
Actually, that's gonna promote a con save.
He will
I'm waiting for the
hold on to
one.
his con.
I think we're at like 9 con saves. When we hit 20, statistically, should happen.
Yeah, for real.
You see the Arknight's posture change after looking down at his armor. He clearly takes a slightly more defensive posture and is regarding a very serious threat. The Beast King will speak to all of you. If you cannot survive another few bouts, flee from this place, and I will hold him off and bury him beneath this keep. It is the top of the round. And Telperion, you can make a tactician change if you would like.
Switch zooms.
Yeah.
Roll.
Michael, you gotta be faster on this. What is happening?
It was even. So it's any as long as you pull one person up. Yeah.
Rome, I'm sorry to keep leaving you at the bottom, but I think I need to get Mordecai in front of this dude's turn. So I'm gonna move Mordecai to behind me.
Okay.
Or I'll get you next turn.
All right. Toby, you are up.
What can I do with a second level spell? Probably don't want to do that. So then what can I do with a fourth level spell?
Honestly, a vulnerability would help us make a better check against him.
Which
You'd be
means
using
I
it.
could throw out
Yeah, I have
a
to
healing
swing it.
word.
Yeah.
So let's start with Toby casting out a fourth level mass healing word.
Heal thyself.
Any attempt at counter by the bitch knight?
Nope.
Michael,
4d4.
Mike.
show some respect.
44 plus 9. No, 2d4. What am I saying? 2d4 plus 9. That is a 1 and a 4. 14 healing to all on the map except Jiri.
And the carpet, right?
Carpet, Mordecai. Mordecai doesn't take damage, but Shaggy gets 14. Rome gets 14. Everybody. Gets
How many
14.
targets? You can hit
6.
this many targets? Okay.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can't target Daisy anyway, so that works. And then for my action, I will. Should I save it for Mordecai's attack? I will. I will get a Channel Divinity ready to use when Mordecai begins to pounce on the Arknight.
Okay.
That's my ready to action. In terms of movement, I'll stay where I am. That's my turn.
Okay.
I'll shout to Beast King, make this your best shot.
Roulette, you're up.
We're swingalinging. It's been working so far. And I'm gonna swing out. First one will be Bioshock Strike again. I imagine I dipped my flail into Rome's lightning bolt, and then I.
Oh, you can't use Bioshock Strike right now, part of your multi-attack,
Oh,
because
you're
Steel
correct.
Sync is not active.
You are very correct. Thank you. Ooh. 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 Shit. Scheisse. Shiggy scheisse. That's 1d6 versus 2d6. Sorry.
You're okay. We're all just thinking about how we're gonna divvy up his Celestial. Who wants the helm and who wants the chess piece?
That's 1d6. She can do 1d8.
On an arm.
You want an arm? Okay. One gauntlet or two?
No, gauntlet, arm, pauldron, like shoulder down.
I'll take the other arm.
I'm just gonna swing
Did you
regular.
I need ready. You can have left.
Okay.
That is
You
fine.
do have advantage per flanking, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Eight-
That's open.
18 will not do it.
Cool.
Bounces off his armor harmlessly.
Swing again.
That's better.
7.
That will hit.
As the flail hits, Daisy does a jumping spin kick, and pushes it even further and harder into her
Is
additional
there anything other than your 8 damage on that strike?
2d6 of force as Daisy
Okay.
jump kicks the flail into it even harder.
Okay, go ahead and roll that.
Oh crap, Jesus. So 5 additional force damage.
You see Daisy just like crumble in her impact, not able to help that deal damage.
Probably a 15 threshold we're looking at.
Yeah, I should have. Sure. Bonus action, object interaction. I'm gonna open my pocket and have Daisy take out one of the gauntlets. I don't know. I know we've never discussed if Daisy can wear one of the gauntlets. What do you think?
I think it's gonna be. I'm fine. I think I'm fine with the idea of Daisy wearing it. I think it's an action to reach into your stuff and like don it. I don't think it's object interaction like
Okay.
drawing a sword.
Never mind. I will not do that. I used an arcane jolt.
But you can bonus action her into an action.
Yeah, but she can
It
do
just wouldn't go
1d8
online
of
until
damage,
next
and
turn.
she's not going to break the threshold.
Yeah.
So, I don't have anything to do. He's still baned, correct?
Yes.
He is still baned.
Find Daisy sheep. Oh no, he didn't take any damage from that. I am gonna have Daisy. I'm gonna have Daisy try and wrap herself completely around his legs and grapple him.
Okay. You will make a strength check.
Negative T4.
Nope.
Damn.
You'll notice this is higher
Shit.
than his saving throw, as he does have expertise in athletics.
It's worth writing down.
Yeah.
Um,
Little bits of info learned throughout this whole fight, and you guys have meaningfully drained him of many resources.
I will use my reaction to add 4 to Daisy's athletics check.
Holy shit.
No shot.
Holy shit. Your reaction, Daisy's action. The Arc Knight is grappled by a mechanical construct.
I imagine that Daisy's spine just like bends, and she's just like a pair of shackles on his ankles right now.
Yeah, totally.
Is that
Very cool.
speed of 0?
Speed is 0 is all
Speed is
that
0.
means.
Telperion, you are up.
I am. Oh, I get your turn. I'm gonna do a regular strike against him.
Regular.
I get a side strike after I see the die, right? I think that's how it is.
Yeah.
Nat 20! Nat 20!
You finally did it.
I did finally do it.
Daisy, help.
We're doubling the die. Okay, I'm rolling my first 2d4, or my 2d6s to see if they did not twin. And then I will roll another 2d6 for my sword. And then I will roll 2d8 for my 2 psionic die that are going into this. And then I will roll 2d6. Why do I keep calling them that? For my armor, or Hunter's Mark. +4 and +3. So +7 to this. So do you need the...
Do you need the breakdown? I'm assuming you
No,
do.
as long as there's
Okay.
no fire involved, no breakdown necessary.
There's not. So it's 10, 20, 37. +7, you said?
Yeah.
44 total damage on the strike.
Okay. You will hit him for half. He does resist the damage. But describe to me what this strike looks like.
What was the last thing that happened? Oh, I watched my friend amazingly get this grapple off, and he's looking down, and I just come in swinging, and like you guys can see ripples coming off of the blade as like everything, my cloak and hair and like maybe any fabric just like is like like pushed away as this like huge clear-eyed strike comes in with as much telekinetics as I can manage.
All right, I will roll his con save.
Wizard.
-1.
Oh yeah.
He does hold on to concentration.
Strength saving throw for Brown.
-3. No.
And then I'll swing in with a regular attack.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Nat 20.
Holy shit. Well fucking done. Go ahead and roll.
All right. So this is just the first 2d6 to see if I get to add the extra.
That's so confusing because one of them is a 20, one of them's a moon.
Yeah. And then another 2d6 for that.
Yeah, that's the correct thing to do.
Yeah. And then another 2d6 for Hunter's Mark. So +4. So 10 + 7. God, I can't.
10, 21, 27, 31 damage. Because it's +4.
31 total?
Yeah.
31.
Okay. Divided in half. He will take that.
7.
And that, with that strike, you see him almost fall to a knee, but he keeps himself upright. He's at a meaningful threshold in his hit points right now.
80%.
And I need to make a con save.
-3. Nope.
Jesus
Uh,
Christ.
I want Jerry
I
back.
want that
Fucking
resilient
fight.
con so bad because I'm jealous of these con saves.
Anything else, Telperion?
Well, with the second one, I just take advantage of the opening from the big telekinetic hit, and I just strike in the same spot with like a huge stab.
You see a spidering crack of divine light start to leak out of another portion of Celestial armor, not functionally damaging it, but in the throes of chaos and battle, affecting it.
Everyone's happy with where they are, right? Then I will settle down, and that's my turn.
All right. The Beast King is up.
And if he gets ready to attack, I will unleash my curse on the Arcanine.
And he will just rear, almost backing up, rearing his hind legs, and then jumps up for a bite. And he will have advantage on this strike. That will be a hit.
Oh, can I say something as the turn is ending and this is happening? So was the plan to teleport away once we hurt you enough, adversary?
I have learned much, and you all do require an extra level of focus that I have not given anyone in a long time. I sincerely thank you.
Oh, he's gonna...
But 23 and 5 doubled, right? For the vulnerability, Toby?
And then I imagine resisted to cancel out.
Cheers.
So 46. Deals half damage when immunity. Okay. The fire has a unique interaction here, but otherwise it does improve the damage of this strike fairly substantially.
Get us a good
Yeah, enough to change
the threshold from 10
threshold.
on this con save.
Correct. Yes.
The threshold's been above 10 for Telperian's hits, but
No,
he keeps...
because he did half damage to 22. Half of that is like 10 or 11. So yeah.
Correct. Yeah, even
Above
when
10,
Telperion did, like, well, one of Telperion's strikes did do enough, but the other one with a 31
37,
or 33
31, yeah.
is still a 10
It's
DC.
basically
I get that.
quartering.
Yeah.
I will.
Okay, so con save against for concentration, and the DC is... Got it.
Take away 4 from this.
This has to be the 20th. This has
On
to
the
be
one
the
time we get the threshold high.
20th.
Does he burn his LR? Wait, it's not this concentration saving throw.
It's a Constitution saving throw. He can use
This is him trying to save on concentration. He's not going to use it. He's going to let his concentration fade.
Wow.
And Jiri, you come back into
Daddy's
existence
back!
exactly where you
Go
left.
back.
And you fall onto Shaggy. It takes you a moment to right yourself, falling onto this floating carpet, but you are once again on your mount.
Word.
And just in time for your turn.
That's fucking.
God.
multi attack from the Beast King.
He does not have multi-attack. Jiri, you are up.
We getting in there. And Jiri's gonna say, "Alright, that was kind of rude. Arknight, I'm sorry for making fun of your name, but if you had just told us your actual name, this wouldn't have happened. Your feelings wouldn't have gotten hurt." And he'll attack.
Yuri,
Twice.
I think for flanking, because I don't know if he gets flanking from where he is, but like directly above Daisy, because Daisy's like at his ankles, so you could like hover above Daisy.
I feel like I should get flanking with.
Oh, I don't know if he does.
Give me another spot upward, and you'll get flanking with the Beast King.
Okay.
Oh, you've got like a million movement on the carpet anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like. Yeah, funny. All right. 2 attacks.
Yep, go ahead and roll him. Advantage. With a 23, the Arknight will use his reaction. As you strike down, he thrusts at the same time you do, expertly and deftly going right inside your blade, pushing it off to the side, buffing his AC for that strike, and then coming in with an empowered thrust. He's going to roll at you.
The shield plus?
It's like a shield riposte.
-3
Oh,
to
hey!
hit.
Parry riposte.
Is it too late to have taken the dodge bonus action first?
It is too late. And this one strike coming at you.
You thought you were safe on your
-3 to this.
word.
That is a miss.
That was a lot of damage.
Okay. He misses. But you do as well. And even your lightning harmlessly flickering off his armor.
All right. I'll swing again.
Second strike, you do have advantage. That will hit.
21 damage.
21.
Rome, he can't counterspell you now.
Yes.
Do your worst.
Well, his turn is next.
That's right.
Oh, fuck, I forgot.
Shit.
He does take the damage there. And we'll make a... Oh, no concentration check needed. All right, 2
assume
strikes.
While I was banished, I still gained key, though, because I was still part of combat.
Correct.
Good, because I need that. And I will use bonus action to dodge.
Okay. You are welcome to do so. It is the Arknight's turn. Very well. Your magic has affected me more than I expected. Tobirama, his head slowly rotates toward your position.
I lock eyes.
He disappears out of his grapple,
No.
directly next to you, Tobirama. All 4 attacks at you.
Oh,
Give you
brother.
pass. -1 on the first. That'll hit.
27 to hit. Looks like
That'll hit.
21 damage.
Well, that'll get rid of my 1 temp and put me down to 60, and I have to make a concentration check. Plus 2 to this, 17 plus 2.
You do hang on to it.
Dang it, 1 again. Meets it, beats it, son of a bitch.
Wait, do you not get your negative? Oh,
It's a 1, which gets me to my AC of 18, which that'll be a lot.
That's a lot of damage.
39 damage.
Which is
Oh,
basically
looks like
40.
Telperion is...
no, that was just.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It was evening out.
Yeah, so 39 damage.
Which is 8
DC 19.
19.
19.
plus 2, so I need that 17 again. I rolled a 19 plus 2, 21 to hang on to it.
Okay.
Are you not flying?
-2. That'll hit, and that will. Oh,
You're resisting
resistance
this
to
radiant,
the
right?
radiant. Let me. That'll affect what I'm at. So take
Okay,
away
and so far it won't affect DC cons
DC,
checks
yeah, right,
yet,
but
but
damage. So I will get back 3, and then I will get back 4 or 5, because 9 would have been.
you'll get
reduced to
3
4.
and then reduce to 4. Yeah.
So that's 8. Back.
You get 3, you get 5. Yep.
Okay. So that puts me at 29, which keeps me, because this will do 27 now to me. So now
Okay.
I'm at 2 HP and another con save of 13 based on 27 damage.
27, 13 is the DC. Yep.
I rolled low, that's a 4, so I will drop Bane. No longer concentrate.
It did great.
Yeah, that's
As
it.
I am
Amazing.
at 2 HP staring down the Arknight.
And with his 4th attack, just aimlessly, satisfactorily having ruined your concentration, he just slowly steps around you and just swats at you with it one final strike.
Rude.
18.
Nat
I will
20.
use my. This doesn't do a ton, but I will use my reaction. I can negate a crit on myself as well.
Okay.
So instead,
It is
only
not a
taking-
crit, but it
enough
will
to put
still
me
be
on.
20 damage.
And I am at 0.
That's 24 damage. Oh no, 20 damage.
17 plus
Yeah,
3.
3. Yep.
Toby.
And then
Oh,
he moves
Toby.
here.
Yeah, can you give us your best anime fainting voice?
I I think Toby's doing his best to stare this down, and only on the last one will there be like a as I hit the floor.
That will do it for the Arknight's turn. Rome, you are up.
All right. I am going to cast Wither and Bloom on this area. This area right here, so that's 10-foot radius. So it hits the Arknight.
You can
Okay.
also do it like there or something just to get him. But yeah.
Okay. Is that a con
So
save?
that is a con save.
She's good at it. Dang.
It will succeed.
Half damage though.
Yeah, so that's half. Okay.
Oh
Ash,
no.
You do not see him slowed whatsoever in his gait from your necrotic damage.
Okay, well,
He
I'm also...
takes no damage, but does it allow you to heal someone else even if they've taken no damage?
Yes, so I will heal Toby. So I can roll... What? Were you gonna say something? Oh. I'm gonna roll one of my unspent hit die and plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which is 5. So 5 plus
Okay.
8.
Yeah, I think it's Toby's.
It's
hit
the
die.
same. It's the same hit die, so I'll let
Okay.
her roll it.
Nice.
8 plus 5. 13.
Thank
so
you very much.
You're
Very
welcome.
Nice, Ron.
And then I'm gonna bonus action hide behind like one of the
Smart.
doors or something.
Okay. You move over behind one of the braziers and columns. Go ahead and move yourself accordingly, and you try and slip away from vision in that space.
Eeks.
And Toby Rama consciousness comes back to you, the Arknight arrogantly walking away from you.
That's all nature's
Right.
favorite.
You feel sufficiently hidden, Rome.
And that's it.
Top of initiative.
Oh, you know it. Rome.
Yay.
Party. I will put Rome before, after, I don't know if it matters. Before me.
After you?
With you and I flanking, I guess it doesn't matter. Rome is before me.
Because I'm gonna scoot
Got it.
down.
Okay. Initiative has been updated. Toby Rama coming to consciousness.
As part of my 15 feet to get up from prone, and let's say an extra 5 to do this,
Get up from prone.
from behind the Arknight, I grasp his cloak and say, "I'm not done with you." And I will cast Bane again.
Yes!
Yes.
Back to it.
Charisma save 19.
This bastard.
He stops his forward progress and just looks back over his shoulder at you.
And I will then try and get some safer coverage near the Beast King with 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
Action, bonus action, believe nothing.
Is the ring empty?
It has an elixir of health, but that's just for like conditions.
Yeah.
So that's my turn.
Roulette.
I am gonna twist my flail. I'm gonna start walking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit! I can't get down there. Wait, sorry. Sorry. I only have 30 feet of movement and cannot get over there. 5. Thank you to whoever's doing that. Yeah, I can only get there.
You could caddy corner Shaggy.
Yeah, you can catty quarter your allies.
Can I do what is laid out right there?
Yep.
I'll make it even sweeter because I'll just like step over people. I'll scoot on down there as I'm going. I'm gonna twist my flail and it's gonna glow brighter than it's ever glowed before as I cast Branding Smite.
Woo!
So the blinding light that is normally in there for reactions is on there. I'm gonna take a swing.
Okay, you do have advantage.
$24.
Peace.
And finally, he will use a reaction that he has not used all combat. He reaches up toward your flail, and a burst of energy coats his gauntlet and spreads over his entire armor as he gives himself additional AC, and he just catches your flail in his hand and then lets it fall and retract back into your thing.
Cool.
For some reason, I thought he had used shield, but yeah, no.
And that misses, so 24 misses.
Yeah, because his AC was 20. Shit. I will.
Can we dispel that?
I can on my turn, but
I guess I'm just gonna swing again because I have the thing up and I don't want to lose it. I'm just gonna swing again.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That'll hit. Yep.
Let's hope I don't roll like dog shit. It's this plus. Jesus, none of this damage isn't even gonna go through with a full fucking spell. 2d6. Actually, I'm just gonna make it a 4d6 total. With Arcane Jolt to make it even more. So it's 2d6 radiant, 2d6 radiant plus 2d6 force damage.
That gets through.
I think that gets through 16.
Barely.
Maybe.
What are we working with here? We got 6. We got 7 from the Arcane Jolt.
No, sorry. 7 is the radiant. Just to make it very
You do deal damage.
Yeah. Fun little 15 threshold right there.
There is shield.
And I did my bonus action, but I will have Daisy scoot on down right here. She's hobbling at this moment. End of list.
Rome, you are up again.
Timmy muted.
This. All right, we're back. Okay, so I am going to wither and bloom this. Oops. The area around the Arcanite again, so as to. Oh wait, Jiri, you moved away.
No, I didn't move anywhere. Just I put it above him.
Yeah, I'll just put it like right here, so that it hits
Okay.
here.
Thank you.
All right.
So that's con save.
You will succeed.
I
Go
guess.
ahead and roll your damage. I
Still
don't think
take
it's
half damage.
possible. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to deal damage with your numbers right now. But you
Still roll it.
can grant healing to someone nearby.
Oh god. Yes, I will grant healing to Jiri. Jiri, what's your
It's a D8 as well, so you can roll it for me.
Alright. Wow. Alright, so
Hey,
that's
Plus your con.
6 health.
6 health. I will take it. That could keep me alive.
And then bonus action to hide.
Jira, I think you get to add your con to that too. It's her roll plus her wisdom plus your con, I believe, because it's
Oh,
a hit
shit.
die.
Another 2.
Cool. All right, go ahead and hide again, Rome. All right.
How perceptive are you?
Telperion, looks like you are up.
I'm gonna do what I do best. Swing.
All right.
Nat 20, actually.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
Oh
Ow!
my god.
You okay?
Yeah, so strained hamstring. I just used it. Alright.
How about math duty?
Alright, here we go. 2d6 to start. 1 and a 2. Let's get rid of those. We take a 6 and a 1 instead. We are adding another 2 for the damage die. And then we are adding another 2d8 for my last of my side. And
Your you
swimming.
guys'
And then 2 more
internet
d6.
is being weird, but was there an extra 2d8 for the telekinetic last side eye? Gotcha.
So,
Strength saving throw, please.
20. The side eye is +3, correct?
Yeah.
You will succeed on the strength.
45. Nope, 46 total.
46.
Nope. 38 plus. Yes, 46 total.
Okay.
Juice.
A juicy blow, even resisted. That is a healthy hit.
And then I'll swing again.
Okay. Please do.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't say that. 25 to hit.
Does just hit.
What?
You
Oh,
push
he's a
past.
shield up.
That's
You
right,
push past
shield.
his shield.
Well, it's a lot different number of dice this time around.
Roll that.
Oh yeah. So 8 plus 5 is 13 plus 6 is 18.
19.
19.
Hunter's mark in there.
Yeah, it's in there.
Okay.
You do deal damage. All right.
And
Bonus
then
action or otherwise.
that was 19 damage, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then my bonus action is not very potent this turn. You can't give someone else healing potion with the bonus action, right?
Correct.
Correct.
That's the rules. I will actually. Who's up next? The Beast King. I'm gonna step down and use my movement to get between him here.
Okay.
When has he used a reaction yet?
He did against me.
I'm gonna bonus action push Toby 5 feet away,
Okay.
and that's our turn.
All right. It will be the Beast King's turn. And he will slowly walk up toward the Arc Knight. And then just inhale and roar directly in the Arc Knight's face. And once more, you see a torrential cyclone of fire surround the Arc Knight, but no longer golden. This kind of off-putting dark crimson color of fire that engulfs the Arc Knight.
Oh yeah, what did we learn? One of the things from the Hells helped that in the sun, so it's probably one of their.
The Arc Knight will fail the save and will take damage. You see the orbs all around the Beast King's neck, still cracked, just continuously leaking this dark flame that's surrounding him. That will be the Beast King's turn.
Can you put him up again, the Beast King?
Dude, he's so sick.
I know. Thank you.
You can. I'll keep him up on mind. You can click out of.
I'll click out a sec. I just need to see him again.
Jiri, you are up.
Dude, seriously. If you're so confident you're gonna kill us, why don't you just tell us your name? Then we'll all be dead and nobody will know it.
Well, he can't kill us, Jiri. That's the problem.
Oh, not so confident, are you?
Not as daddy as you think you are.
Alright, let's attack him twice. Sword slash it. at his
You
head.
do have advantage.
Murder.
25 will just hit.
For 25 damage.
25 reduced to
25 and 25,
half.
baby.
Okay, he does take the damage.
Smack him again.
Oh, baby.
Oh, that's probably the worst you've ever rolled on a crit.
Yeah, I mean, it's not amazing, but it's a crit.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, what are we working with here? Looks like
18 on a
yeah,
crit.
18.
Oh my
That's a
god.
pretty
Less
low
than
crit.
the normal hit.
A little
Yeah,
lower
pretty
than
low
your
crit.
99 damage.
But once
crit
again, you
last
still do enough damage to affect through the threshold, so you do strike him.
And then I will take a bonus action dodge again.
1 minute.
The Arc Knight's turn. He will look at himself surrounded by all these enemies, successfully dealing blows to his divine armor, cracked and leaking light in places. And he will say, I do dislike resorting to my magic, but I will use it when I have to. Your capabilities require it. And he traces a sigil glyph in the air, little motes of purple energy falling off his fingertips, and with a turn of his wrist, a small mote of flame that begins blinking. And he will cast, centered on himself, a 4th level fireball.
Dope.
Bruh.
That's hot.
That's awesome.
That's hot.
I need Jiri, Shaggy, Roulette, Daisy, Telperion, and Tobirama to all make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I do imagine Rome peeking out to see this happen
Fail.
from her hiding spot.
I'm guessing he's got a good save DC and I failed.
But what is that save DC actually?
It is an 18.
With advantage for Jiri, as per dodge.
Yes, per dodge.
Ooh,
Well
very cool.
done.
And Shaggy?
Yeah, per Shaggy as well.
Ooh, I might want to re-roll that. Let's see. Saving throw. Here we go. Oof.
The way it hovered on that 19.
This might take Jiri out. Let's see.
I believe that's a group fail.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Roll 96 action. Toby goes under.
38 damage to each of you.
Ripperonis.
19 to roulette.
19 to Roulette.
Um,
How does Shaggy take that hit?
Shaggy's still alive.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, Shaggy.
Got healed by
oh.
me.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fine.
Very
And he
nice.
had temp HP. Shaggy's hanging in there. Let's say
By a thread.
by a thread. Yes.
How does Mordecai take that hit?
Washes over his form harmlessly. Daisy, is Daisy alive after that?
Daisy has shrunken back into a little suitcase and she is immobile.
Charred
Okay.
up.
Jiri still hanging in there?
Oh no, Jiri dead.
Okay.
No.
So Shaggy carefully softens the fall from you, and is carrying you. A little bit of damage there. Then with a bonus action, Telperion and Roulette, how are you guys looking?
I'm at 29 out of 90.
You're looking rough.
Do you need to, 63 out of 91? So a little charred, but
He's identifying what additional target he could potentially take out of the equation. And I think he will target Telperion, but not with a great weapon master.
That's me.
You have earned his caution. Both of you, really.
I don't even have the shield
he
up.
he would not target either of you with a great weapon master at this point. So Telperion, 1 attack coming your way. 20 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
Looks like 23 damage.
Big yikes.
That'll do it. Top of the
Tactician
round.
change. I would like to put myself at the top of initiative.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'd like to, if I can.
Or can I suggest something?
Sure.
Is there any way you can get Rome ahead of Toby?
Yeah, fine. Yeah. No, I cannot.
You were behind
Can
Rome.
you put-
Can you pull me below you or above you? Can you pull me to you?
Toby, you can't be pulled anywhere, I don't think, based on what Christopher.
I think I have to be able to.
Can't you pull people to you?
I was gonna get you up.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I was just
Okay.
wanted to make sure you knew your option.
Yeah, I do. Can I? If he's unconscious, can I manipulate
Right.
him?
We had this conversation before about creature versus object.
Well, so mostly, and I'm siding with DM what you did earlier this combat. Jiri couldn't hear him, so like Jiri couldn't do anything to move Jiri around. So like I don't know if Toby can't hear him because Toby's
Oh,
unconscious.
yeah, but that was because of a tactician maneuver. Kair is a physical interaction of a thing.
Oh, we
Which
are
I
having
think-
two different discussions right now. They're
Okay.
debating if I could have moved things differently. Can I tactician move Toby?
Oh no, yes, correct. You per previous rules, no, you cannot affect Toby's initiative count.
Okay. Since Toby's an alive creature, can I pull him towards me 5 feet as a bonus action?
Yes.
I'll do that, and then I will use my
He will automatically fail the strength saving throw required.
sweet, and then I will use my action to pour a potion in his mouth of healing.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your healing.
Was that 2d4?
If it is a standard healing potion, then yes, 2d4 plus 2.
Toby, you got 4, 5, 6 HP back.
Dope.
And that's bonus action, and I ain't moving, so I'm gonna chill.
Toby, once more, right after being downed, you come to consciousness.
I don't like how much I'm getting used to this. And from the ground, I will do a Toll the Dead on the Arknight.
Okay.
As I begin rising to my feet. Wisdom save. That'll be a fail.
That is a fail.
For I will break down Necrotic and Radiant here. It's just those and that. Okay. 12, 12, 6, 8. Holy fuck.
Damn.
38 between Necrotic and Radiant.
38 between necrotic and radiant.
It was
Got it.
30 Necrotic, 8 Radiant.
That is
That
a
was
healthy
almost max.
hit.
And then with my last spell slot of a 4th level, I will do another Mass Healing Word.
Okay.
And yeah, who gets targeted? I'm not going to target Mordecai. So everyone here, Jiri, you will automatically get 17. And then everyone else, and I can see Rome because I can perceive her.
You cannot see Rome, no.
With passive, does that work against herself?
No,
Okay.
that's way too far
Sure.
for passive to sort of...
Deal. Oh, that's low. So 13 to me, Telperion, Roulette, and Shaggy.
Double digits, baby.
9 to me. I don't get the paragon. And I will stay where I am, and that's my turn.
Yeah. Roulette, you are up.
Well, swinging isn't going to be enough. I don't think he.
You can arc a weapon. Yeah, arc Joel.
For the last turn, that could be.
Oh, I think I have to concentration check. Not that I got to use it this turn, but Hunter's Mark.
Oh, sure. What did he
Oh,
damage you with? Oh,
38.
yeah, it was 38, so gotta hit a 19.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Jesus, on fire.
Fourth nat 20?
Yeah, you're killing it. You and Jiri have had a couple.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do my last set of swingies. Bonus action. The flail turns a slight tint of green as I do poison on my flail.
Okay.
And I will swing away as long as I have advantage from where I am.
Yes, you do.
Okay. First swing. Did it go? It didn't go. There we go. 25. Try shielding that.
That will hit.
I say to the Arc Knight, not to the DM.
I love the idea of you saying numbers as you swing.
Bludgeoning. Jesus, I have rolled like absolute dog shit. 1d6 plus 4. Because poison's listed on the Bravura thing. Yeah, absolute dog shit. So that doesn't even go through. And I will
Does
add
not break the threshold.
I'll add two more d6 for the Arcane Jolt, which is why.
Okay, using another Arcane Jolt.
Reminded me. So 19 total.
That will break the threshold and deal an additional bit of damage. His armor is looking like it's having trouble keeping up right now. You guys have sufficiently damaged it.
I will just swing again and hope for a nat 20.
But it is still continuing to give off that otherworldly reflective divine sheen, even though you can see the cracks throughout it. 22
to hit.
You got a decision to make.
5th level shield, baby, do it.
You're not looking that rough, though. You are concentrating on something, though. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. Parry riposte. He will make an attack against you, forcing yours to miss.
Okay.
AC gets disadvantage.
Your AC is pretty high.
AC's dead.
Your AC's pretty high.
Emphasis on the pretty.
It's kind of a 50-50 shot for him. If he goes Great Weapon Master.
Do it. Do it.
Is he getting greedy or not?
Everything you got.
Yeah, I am
Is he
analyzing
desperate?
his psyche.
Yeah.
And I think, perhaps surprisingly, with him being, not thwarted is too strong of a word, but he's having a real competition here. But he does not give in to rage or frustration or anger. He tries to keep himself composed and will make a straight roll, not Great Weapon Master.
I can do the same thing. Shield! Oh no, I can't. Just kidding, because I have one spell slot left and I'm not using it. I will take the hit.
Okay.
And it's a really bright green light as my flail brightens up, and he needs to make a Constitution saving throw. I want to check something very quick because I think it might be a 17, and I need to confirm this.
Juice.
Yes, because it's through the flail, it's my save DC, so it's a 17. He is
Nice.
blinded for a minute.
Ooh.
No, he is not.
God damn it.
Love it.
How many immunities is this, bro?
Got fucking
With
sunglasses
a
on.
No, MJ.
with a final legendary
Oh.
resistance expended. The armor cracks and it loses its chromium otherworldly reflective sheen. And although it's still very powerful plate armor, it is no longer fully functional celestial armor. He is not blinded, but he has used all of his legendary resistances and his damage thresholds are gone. Second attack? That was only your first attack.
No, that was my.
Second.
That
Oh,
was my
really?
second.
Oh yeah, you're right. I
Because
did the strike and then the second. Yeah,
Yeah,
gotcha.
he blocked the second one.
That's right.
That is bonus action for arcane weapon, action for the attacks. I am going to stay where I am. And I'm not even looking at him. I'm just staring at the armor, and I'm just like I'm doing calculations in my head, and I am purposely not making eye contact with him at all, just staring at his no longer magical armor.
Yeah, I wouldn't say not magical, but not shining and reflective
Yes.
and
Yeah.
potent. Yeah. Rome, you are up.
All right. Desperate times come for desperate measures. So Rome is going to be moving out of the shadows and hitting this dude with primal savagery.
Oh my god, yes.
Okay, can you move that far?
Yeah, that was 30 feet. Measured it.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll your attack.
Right. Wow.
15 will not hit.
Dang.
Your claws, or however you manifest your primal savagery, claws across this now dull-looking armor, but it is still resilient enough to fend off your attack.
Yes. All right. Well, who needs to be healed?
Toby, what are you at?
I'm fine.
15.
Oh, hit Toby.
All right, I'm gonna hit Toby with my bonus action healing word at second level.
Work.
Word.
12.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. And that's it.
Beast King. Seizing a chance, since he just parry and riposted at roulette, the Beast King will seize his opportunity to run in a circle, gathering up speed and pouncing toward the Arc Knight.
Imagine there's a moment where it's like, no, don't go.
That'll hit. 26.
Also,
With this strike, you can see that the armor is still resistant to certain damage types, but there is no threshold required to break through anymore. And so he does deal damage. The Arc Knight needs to make a save. He does beat the Beast King's 21 DC and is not knocked prone. That is the Beast King's turn. Jiri, you are up.
Oh boy. I just got attack. And as always, I'll just be like, really, man, just tell us your name. This is getting old. You're wearing me thin, guy. Oh wait, he's not shielded anymore, right?
Correct.
He is not shielded. He
And
does
already
not have
riposted.
his reaction either. So you do successfully hit.
Oh yeah, and also
22.
I stand up.
Okay, 22 to hit, or 22 damage.
If you
Yep.
can move away after,
Have.
you should.
I might try to.
Casey firebolts the balls again.
All right, one more attack.
Nice.
Keep
Hit.
going. Keep going.
Looks like 16.
Oh, wait, what are you at now?
27. Which has the potential to survive one hit or like one fireball
Alright.
if I save. So
Shaggy and I take dodge and we retreat.
Okay. Is that it for you?
That's it.
Eight.
Doesn't want to talk to me.
Armor cracked and broken, with additional hits from the Beast King, Jiri, all of you. The Arknight slowly allows himself to indulge a moment to his knee. And you actually hear him breathing heavily. I acknowledge your strength. You all are worthy adversaries, and I have learned much. Certainly, I cannot defeat all of you at once. Not in the state I currently am. Not until I repair my armor and awaken my blade. Talon Slayer looks over his shoulder to Jiri. You have earned my name, though it is long dead to me, and none alive will remember it. I was once called Zelgis, but that is not a name I claim any longer. I owe no true allegiance to the King of Durast, Zavar, and perhaps you have earned that I stay my hand in this conflict. I will not interpose in between you and he. And if you have brought me down to this level, suffice to say you can defeat him. I thank you for showing me a better fight than I have had in years. And 3 glyphs on the side of his celestial helmet pulse and glow, and the air around him warps and twists as he casts teleport. Is there anything anyone wants to do or can do to prevent that from happening?
if only.
No.
The Arknight Talon of Daenor disappears. And we could take a mini break if we want, or we could just push through.
I took my bio break, so.
I'm good.
Good.
Fine.
After a moment, with a turbulent flame ceasing to exist,
Cat Daddy.
Yeah, Daddy.
Beast King Mordecai appears in his true form, uninjured in this form. I am somewhat speechless. You all fared far above what I expected, and I apologize for underestimating you. I have scouted the battlefield for the past several hours in my smaller form above the city, and you all rushing in there. I decided not to leave things to chance and come to your aid, but perhaps that was not even required. Well done, all of you. Let us see what aid our allies still require outside of this place.
I do want to offer my arm to him, like a hand. I don't believe we'd be alive without your aid, so thank you.
Prince Telperion, do know that the Verdant Lord General of the Selethar has been secured and given refuge at this time, along with all those of the imprisoned allies who survived their captivity. In the coming hours, we will be taking account of the casualties throughout the city from today. May their spirits find peace and victory. Come.
As we walk, I take a book and I write to Minerva, "We're alive. Coming to find you soon."
Toby does not make any motion to move as he is kneeling, tears flowing, and he'll give one strong punch against the floor and just kind of scream in frustration.
At the side of Beast King Mordecai, leaving this place, and you see, actually, before I move screens, you see that as he exited his Hellflame form, the orbs summoned back into them the Crimson Fire and healed themselves, no longer cracked the Akuma bead necklace around his neck. And as you exit the keep, you can see that you guys never interacted with the northern portion of the city and maybe weren't even aware that your forces were able to break through. And although your combat inside the keep was only, with some original investigation inside the keep too, no more than half an hour, if that, total. And as you exit, you will have allies all around you defending this place. You can see reinforcement pathways opened up from nearby locations, and Durast's forces are crumbling by the minute. And functionally, you guys do have the opportunity to, if you want, describe to me what you all want to do. Do you take a breather here and recuperate with your allies nearby, or do you charge into the city for any reason? How do you close out the final hour of the Battle of Mersenia?
Ooh. Jerry wants to help Toby up since Toby's on the ground crying, so he'll pick him up and be like, "You know what, Toby? He made one fatal flaw. He shouldn't have showed his face. Now we know. We'll get him next time. Cheer up, buddy."
What kind of name is Zelgis anyway?
Can I history check that name? Is it an
Sure.
Elvish name? Because he said none alive would remember his name.
It is not an Elvish name. You know that pretty clearly, but sure, go ahead and make a history check.
14.
Nothing comes to mind.
As we are leaving, I will spend my final spell slot to cast Aura of Vitality. Just a 20d6 of healing amongst us. I'm not gonna roll it unless you make me. But we go play support instead of tip of the spear for these last few things. I know a bit of morale boost for some of those folks might be just what they need. They don't need our swords or spells right now. I think they just need a leading face. Spur them on. Help them take back the rest of the Mersenia.
I think if they didn't need our spells, they'd be out of luck.
Well, we don't tell them that, do we? And I will. I'll go track down any Aura Core I can find, and I'll join them from what I have been telling them and training them on is attack from afar, safe at a distance, and harry from a distance kind of thing. And I'll be doing fire bolts from very far away.
Understood. Anyone else, any descriptors of what they prefer to be doing in the final hour of this battle?
Rome is snapping some of her broken branches off, pruning herself.
Pruning and preening.
Yeah, pruning and preening. She's kind of a mess from the battle. But we'll also advocate for some sort of rest. She is pooped.
Topirian will stay with you because he kind of thinks about he'll chat with Rome as he wants to stay at the top of like the keep and have the view of everything going on, and just say, I've learned that if my father had died, there would have been consequences beyond what I knew. And I also, although sometimes reckless, should probably acknowledge my limits and stay here and rest with you for a bit.
Okay. Well, in the aftermath, the Beast King will eventually take his leave to check on the other commanders, Rillis and Dinah, throughout the city, and he will warp into his canary form once more and flit away from you all. And a Selethar captain comes rushing up to you, whoever's at the keep, but will identify at least you, Telperion, and greet you in Elvish. And after an hour or so, they approach you, and all of you guys that are resting could take a short rest if you wish.
I do wish.
But this captain that approaches you, Telperion, will let you know that it looks like all locations in the city at this point have been secured, and any surrendering Durastian forces have been captured and will be interrogated at length by your army for whatever intel they might be able to provide about anything of interest within this city's walls, or more specifically in Ostenis. They will also let you know that the coin houses have been secured, and we've already begun to take inventory. Though there's somewhat less gold stores than expected, likely that Durest has consolidated the captive city's wealth over time and has been transporting it toward either the capital or further onward into Durast. But that said, there's still plenty here, and although they intend to utilize most of it for helping the citizenry, repairing damage in the city, and reinforcing supplies in this position for the United Kin Army, they would like to provide at least some substantial compensation to the brave soldiers who fought this day, the prisoners' families, and of course, our stalwart, Bravura, Dragoon, Magus, Paragon, and Tactician. He also says, I believe Captain Kinsalo and his squad have that location secured. Please proceed that way when you're able to collect your pay.
Is Captain a new designation we've heard attributed to him?
I think it might have been mentioned once, but it is of note again, if it hasn't been mentioned, that that is a role position he has been granted.
I didn't know.
Remember when he had his first at Namara?
Oh my god, inspiration
You
for remembering that
fucking
name.
nerd.
I have spent, I think, the last several months not knowing what that word was, and I don't know why that just struck me.
Yeah, actually, yes. A point of inspiration for just staying connected enough to remember a lore drop. Do you know why that name is what it's named?
At Namara, it just strikes me as similar to Metanoia, but
It's Aramente backwards.
Oh
very
my
cool.
god, I love that so fucking much.
Holy shit.
So toward the end of this clash, you guys can meet up with Captain Kinsalo, his squad of Auracor, and you will be awarded a total of 8,500 gold pieces and 200 platinum pieces.
Wow.
each, right?
As we walk up to him, I say, so I hear you got our money.
God.
Hey, what's up, guys?
This-
You missed all the fun. I thought you'd join up with us at some point.
There's a war.
The Arknight kept us rather busy.
Oh. Wish we could have met up with you then. Looks like you handled him pretty well. You're only minorly losing lots of blood, and well done closing those wounds. Well, sounds like it's been a victory for this taking the city effort. guess we have Ostennis to consider next. Taking back the capital. I think that'll firmly give back the creation homeland to their people and foster the connections we've all been trying to build with the southern lands. We're doing good stuff here. It's exciting. Well, we've got hours and hours to kill as long as I'm not needed every second of the day to micromanage my team. But they know what they're doing. You guys want to go find some supplies and figure out a way to get some alcohol?
That sounds good.
All right. Oh, I also did hear, I came from Rillis's area. They're just outside the city. Looks like an emissary from Belladonia might have arrived. Looks like there's a Griffin Rider and a Pegasus Knight. They're currently interacting with Queen Elia, I think it was. Yeah, Queen Elia. And I'm sure the Beast King will make his way there shortly. Haven't heard where your mom is at, the Aranil. But wonder why they'd be reaching out. Anyway. But at that point, is there anything you guys want to do with each other, pursue in the aftermath of this chaos, with allies that you want to speak with?
Jerry wants to go find the Nora mercenaries and check in on them because they retreated at one point and just see how they're doing. And maybe if I can bring them back to hang out with our crew.
Yeah, absolutely. You're very able to. Your call for them to retreat certainly spared their lives in that gate assault, minimizing casualties in general throughout this whole battle, but certainly the Noras occupy a far smaller percentage of the fighting force in your army, and so sparing their lives was uniquely appreciated by them. And they're eager to get drinks with you, and most of them call bullshit on the idea that you all fought the Arc Knight and survived, though Kellen has your back, encouraging them that, dude, hasn't Jiri won our trust? If he says it, it must be true. There's a lot of truth to those stories, you know. He can't make it all up.
It's very true. And the other thing I want to do is find a Duracian knight, and I want to lop off their arm and like pull the arm out of their armor so that I have a pauldron arm and like gauntlet.
Wow, okay, you can do that.
And I'll probably roulette. What?
A dead or alive?
A dead one. Definitely a dead one.
I literally did think it was an alive one. I thought you were just like walking by and you're like, I'll take that.
No.
Oh wait, in Jerry's voice. I'll take that.
No, a dead one. And then I'll bring that around with us, and I'm like kind of playing with it, and I'll mention to Roulette that Roulette, I'm gonna need more defensive capabilities in the future. I don't think I would want to carry a shield, but maybe something like this on my arm. And I like hand it over to her to investigate.
You could just take the whole set of armor, can't you?
No, but then that would slow me down too much. Gotta be fast, agile.
Okay,
Just
you're
need an arm that can block things.
You have two arms that walk things. Wait, no, full.
Underneath fireproof rope, she puts large arm in the Jiri section of the notebook.
That's how we'll beat. We gotta change things up, you know what I mean? If we're gonna beat the Arc Knight next time, or what was his name?
Zelly, we'll call him.
Yeah, I'll throw it in the chat.
Joyce.
Zelgis.
Yeah, if we're gonna beat him, we need to change things up. Need new styles. Gotta train even harder. I must grow stronger. We're gonna have to do some push-ups or something like that.
We will have to throw things at him that we didn't today, so he doesn't know what to expect.
Yes, and then in between, we're gonna have to do a lot of push-ups.
museum.
Go ahead and remove all those circles from the map and color these to blue, as now all locations are firmly under the control of the United Kin Army.
I
The
want
Battle
to.
of Mersenia has been won. And
wanna send
Toby
my-
Rama, sorry. In the aftermath, the medallion loses a bit of its intensity. The fire, the warmth of it dulling slightly. And you will lose the Forsaken's medallion awakened. And you can add the dormant version back to your inventory. Yes, Telperion.
I do want to. Well, the quick thing I want to do is send my dad a message through the sending stone. Well, the Arknight didn't take my arm, so I'll be able to hug you soon. I hope you found them all.
The Arknight? It should have been... You'll have to catch me up. I'm so glad you made it out.
And then I want to go up to Toby, and I'm just gonna give him a hug. And then after that, I'll just say, well, it sounds like Zaval might be easier than him. But we got really fucking close.
And I didn't get what I wanted out of that. So I think it's time I move on. Vengeance isn't right for me.
But protecting others is.
I was clinging to one last bit of Gallus, but for how frustrating that was. You're right. Protecting, righting wrongs, restoring balance.
Well, maybe it seems small, but you are the one who's been bothering him the most all this time. I'm sure we will be seeing you again.
Yeah, Toby, for the first time, you heard the Arknight say something to
I
you.
wanted to try. Yeah, this is where I think I need to make an insight, because I wonder if it's just.
I'm going to give you a free bit of information. You're welcome to consider past that, but he mentioned that you had been on his mind every once in a while when he would indulge in moments of frustration and bitterness and anger at the night Gallus died. And you're wondering why you. And then you do remember that night when he used his multi-attack on all of you, teleporting between you to strike one swipe at each of you. He stayed his hand when about to strike you and said, And that is right when the Beast King had arrived from the forest, and the Arknight took his leave at that time.
And sort of a similar thing happened here.
He'll try to kill you.
I don't know why I'm sticking out in his mind.
All right. But if there's anything else you guys want to let me know that you want to do with the remaining day, I kind of want to conclude the session there with some aftermathy things. Number one, The United Kin Army's immediate next thing it will need to do is meet with this emissary from Bellidonia who has arrived. That will likely take place later this evening, the day it currently is. You're not sure if your presence will be required, requested, allowed, but you're welcome to engage in that scenario if you would like. But then functionally, the army will identify that we took this location. We will enforce it with all of our forces available from Atheros and Olandris and etc. through Creatia. But the goal is to full out assault Ostennis as soon as supplies and reinforcements and training can be sufficiently put together. So next session, I intend for there to be maybe half downtime, the first half of the session, and then the following half of the session being some sort of assault. You guys can interact with your allies to determine what you want your role in that assault to be, whether you want to be engaged in warfare structure or something else of your choosing. There's very little doubt now that Talon Vitria does await you in Ostennis. The only remaining Talon in the fray other than Moira, and she could be there, but Talon Vitria certainly is still charged with maintaining a presence in Creatia and was only leaving this city at the direction of the Arknight and potentially the king. So that enemy awaits you in Creatia. A large-scale combat will await you in Ostennis. Yeah, Telperion / MJ did. Yeah.
Can you put the world map up while we're thinking about that?
Yeah. And as the world map is up, I will also acknowledge that we have played 100 sessions of this game.
Woo!
Everyone levels up to level 12.
Uh-oh.
And everyone is allowed to give yourself an additional +1 to any ability score of your choice. It cannot put you past 20.
Not intelligence.
So it still cannot get you past 20, but you get a level up and an additional +1 to any ability score.
Constitution.
Additionally,
A feat.
each of you gets an extra point of inspiration.
Woo!
Toby, this is an additional to the one you remembering at Namara. So all of you get an additional point of inspiration. You guys have been using them to such great effect, burning through that consumable resource, and just an additional thank you all for being part of this campaign for 100 sessions so far. That's fucking nuts.
We would give you an inspiration, but you'd use it against us.
For sure.
So thank you for DMing us without any reward except the story.
Yeah, you get a thank you. That's about it.
Yep. That's all I need. That's all I need.
Yeah, the last thing we need is Vitria using inspiration on us when we're trying to
I'm not scared.
get her out.
And just to clarify another line that the Arknight mentioned, according to his word, he will not interact in the future progress you make to throw down the king of Durast. You're not sure what implications that may have on the enemy side of the world, but apparently you guys have earned some version of his respect and appreciation.
So it's like 2 towns out of the way.
And
Yeah.
We're not going to take her lightly, but
Vitria is not as hard as what we
Dude.
just did. I think that there was going to be other
I think the
factors.
challenge is going to be getting to her and winning the battle. But if we get in front of her,
Tim, what are you adding +1 to?
I don't know.
It has feat implications, obviously, because
For half
+1 feats are juicier if you get that extra +1 with them, or they can balance out odd scores, whatever you
which
guys
is
want.
why
So
my Constitution is going to go from 14 to 16 as I take Resilient Constitution and get a +7 to my con save now instead of a fucking +2.
that's
and
some
I get a bunch
meaty
of
help
HP
for
and-
concentration.
Dude, that's fucking juice.
Can I level up right
Gained
now?
resiliency. Oh. Level 12.
I can't believe I'm about to get.
I will also clarify that, similar to how is always the case, you guys performed better than I expected against the Arknight.
Dude, he was so multifaceted. Like, he's
And
the
his-
most complicated single target we've ever gone against.
I also think things could have been different if his haste wasn't gone immediately at the very beginning of the battle.
Oh, I had an idea for that.
I mean, yeah, we were cooking, like hurting.
99 HP. Woo.
Holy shit.
Dude,
What
oh,
a
that's
jump
wild.
for me. I went up by 19 HP just
Dude, you might have more than me in a minute.
Oh, are you taking a
Can we
wizard
long
level?
rest right now? On top of that.
Yes. Functionally, the only everyone go ahead and level up your stuff, long rest, so that your character sheets are fresh. Just know that the long rest doesn't technically happen until later that night, and an emissary conversation could happen before then, but you guys could choose whether or not
I
to.
won't mind read
that
them.
yet.
Oh, that feels so good. I was not expecting the level.
On session 100, defeat feels strong, but you kind of defeated the Arknight.
Did he have another fireball left?
I'm not going to divulge what he currently has, and as you might expect, he's a very adept and experienced fighter, so what he learned today could affect what his future stat block looks like.
I don't think I was. I don't know.
Okay, you now have more health than me. I'm at 98.
Critter.
Did you take a wizard level?
Yeah, roulette, Steve.
Never mind. I'll text you back. You're pretty adept at making custom feats in.
Yeah, if you want to entertain a custom feat of some kind, we can work through that.
It's mostly just that the feat I want is not in there because it's a Tal'Dorei Reborn.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'll add that. Also, Tal'Dorei Reborn did get functionally added to D&D Beyond. I just haven't purchased that, so I'm somewhat interested in purchasing that. So then you'll have just the true feat of it. That's been on my radar for a while, so I'll consider.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, it's easy to add that custom for free.
Oh, I think I want a feat from there too.
Really? What?
Uh,
I know what it is.
Okay.
Does it have to do with the word? Does it have to do with the word A? That starts with A.
I know what it is. Yeah, I know what it is.
I can't remember the name of it. I just know what it does. So,
No, it does have to do with a bolded keyword that starts with the letter A.
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I hold up the Mantle of Sorcery, which I deattune, and because I don't want it, I want it off my character sheet. It has one charge in it, and it won't. But so whoever wants to take that from me, I need my staff attuned back immediately because not having shield in that fight.
To use that if possible.
Well, I'm deleting it out of my inventory, so feel free.
Does it take the place of a cloak, I imagine?
Yes, it takes the place of a cloak, but it did fit around Telperian's robe, which was a yukata, which was around his plate armor. So we kind of stretched the limits there, but that sets a helpful precedent to remember for the future. So you could have a robe around plate armor, but you can't wear two cloaks at the same time.
Cool.
Steve, can you check that?
I would love
What's that?
to wear this.
What's that number?
That does say 3 attacks per action. Yes, it does say that.
Oh, okay. Sick. Just
Someone got their extra attack.
Yeah, it took you a while to catch up to me with my 3 attacks in a turn.
it's crazy that I'm not gonna increase my con from 15 to 16, but I'm not going to.
Wow.
That is wild. But also, you're a live kind of fighter, so it kind of represents the visual to me a little bit.
I have to increase my intelligence to 17.
What?
He's prepping for his feet.
Oh, because you get a feat next.
I do get a feat next level.
You're level 11.
Yeah. Telperion does not get an ASI this level up because he did dip one class, but you do get your extra attack, which is very.
You got left back a grade.
That's right. Next level up is gonna feel out of this world because our proficiency goes up next level.
Yep.
Which means my proficiency
and your ASI. Yeah.
And my ASI will hit if I take a half feat. Will hit 18
Your
with my
save
intelligence.
DC is gonna go up big.
My DC is gonna jump from 15 to 17. My proficiency die are gonna go from 8 to 10, and for my psionic dice, and my psionic dice are gonna go from a D8 to a D10. And every shield I use and every psionic strike I do will be +4 for the new proficiency bonus instead of +3. So I'm going to go from my psionic strikes are going to go from a D8 +3 to D10 +4.
That's juice.
I'm so fucking hyped. I'm almost more excited